Interesting facts about the City of London. Hey there, folks. Have you ever thought about the hidden gems tucked away in bustling cities? Well, today we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating spots in the world, the City of London. And no, I'm not just talking about London as a whole. I mean the City of London within London. Confused yet? Stick around. You're about to uncover some intriguing facts about this unique square mile that's over 2,000 years old. Let's get started. So let's rewind the clock way back to ancient times. Did you know that the city of London was actually founded by the Romans? Yup, around AD 43, the Romans established Londinium as a vital trading port in their vast empire. Imagine ships sailing along the Thames, unloading goods from all over the known world. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, and the city didn't lose its stride. It grew steadily, becoming a center for commerce and trade. This was when guilds and livery companies started popping up, laying the groundwork for modern trade associations. Pretty cool, right? And here's a fun tidbit. Ever notice the city's coat of arms? It's a red cross with a sword, accompanied by the Latin motto Domine dirige nos, which means Lord, guide us. This emblem is a nod to the city's rich heritage and its ancient walls and gates that once protected it. The city within a city. Now let's talk about why the City of London is often called a city within a city. It's not just a catchy phrase, it literally has its own governance. Unlike any other place in the UK, the city has a unique municipal government known as the City of London Corporation. Ever heard of the Lord Mayor of London? Not to be confused with the Mayor of London, who oversees the Greater London area, the Lord Mayor is all about the city itself. This role dates back centuries and is steeped in tradition. The city has its own police force, electoral system, and even ceremonial officials like aldermen and common councilmen. Talk about autonomy. Financial hub of the world. All right, money talk time. The City of London, often dubbed the Square Mile, is one of the world's leading financial centers. It's home to major financial institutions, banks, and insurance companies. If finance had a Hollywood, this would be it. The London Stock Exchange, for example, is one of the oldest and largest stock exchanges on the planet. Its influence on global markets is massive, affecting economies worldwide. And let's not forget the Bank of England, which has been the UK's central bank since 1694. That's a lot of years managing the pound sterling. Strolling through the city, you'll see a blend of historic and ultra-modern buildings. Iconic skyscrapers like the Gherkin, officially known as 30 St. Mary Axe, and the Cheese Grater, Lidenhall Building, punctuate the skyline, showcasing the city's modern edge. Unique traditions and ceremonies. One of the things that makes the City of London so special is its love for tradition. Let's start with the ceremony of the keys at the Tower of London. Every single night for the past 700 years, they've locked up the tower in a precise ritual. Talk about commitment. Then there's the silent ceremony, the quirky inauguration of the new Lord Mayor. As the name suggests, the entire ceremony is conducted without a single word spoken. It's a fascinating spectacle rooted in medieval customs. And here's something you might not know. The Queen, now King, technically owns all the unmarked mute swans on certain stretches of the Thames. Every year, there's a ceremony called swan upping, where the swans are counted and checked. It's an ancient practice that continues to this day. Graceful and a bit odd, but that's the city for you. Architectural marvels. If you're an architecture buff, the City of London is like a candy store. Let's kick things off with St. Paul's Cathedral. Designed by Sir Christopher Wren after the Great Fire of 1666, it's a masterpiece that survived the Blitz during World War II. Can you imagine the iconic dome amidst the chaos of war? Truly awe-inspiring. The Tower of London is another heavyweight in the city's roster of landmarks. From Royal Palace to infamous prison, and now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it's seen it all. Those crown jewels inside aren't too shabby either. What's fascinating is how the city blends the old with the new. Modern skyscrapers rise alongside medieval churches and Roman ruins. There are even planning laws in place to protect sightlines to St. Paul's, ensuring that its dome remains visible amidst the skyline. Talk about respect for history. Hidden gems of the city. Now let's venture off the beaten path. Ever heard of the Temple District? Tucked away between Fleet Street and the River Thames, it's home to the Inns of Court, the professional associations for barristers in England and Wales. The architecture here is stunning, with courtyards and gardens that make you feel like you've stepped back in time. If you love quaint spots, Postman's Park is a must visit. It's a small, peaceful garden that houses the memorial to heroic self sacrifice. This touching tribute honors ordinary people who lost their lives saving others. It's a poignant reminder of everyday heroism. And for the curious minds, there are some unusual museums to explore. The Clockmakers Museum holds the world's oldest collection of clocks and watches. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Plus, the Museum of London offers incredible insights into the city's history. And it's planning an exciting relocation to Smithfield Market soon. Notable historical events. The City of London has seen its fair share of drama. Let's talk about the Great Fire of London in 1666. Starting in a bakery on Pudding Lane, the fire raged for 4 days, destroying much of the medieval city. While devastating, it also led to significant rebuilding efforts, including the redesign of St. Paul's Cathedral by Sir Christopher Wren. Silver linings, huh? Jumping ahead to the 20th century, the city showed incredible resilience during the Blitz in World War II. Despite relentless bombings, many historic structures survived, and the spirit of Londoners remained unbroken. It's hard not to admire that kind of toughness. In more recent times, the city played a significant role during the 2012 Olympics. Although most events were held elsewhere, the city hosted several cultural festivities and continues to be a hub for annual financial conferences and global summits. It's always buzzing with activity. Cultural significance. The city isn't just about finance and history, it's a cultural hotspot too. Did you know that many literary giants were inspired by the city? Charles Dickens often wandered its streets, weaving tales that reflected its grit and charm. Even Shakespeare had connections here, with the original Globe Theatre just across the river. When it comes to art and performances, the Barbican Centre stands out. It's Europe's largest multi-arts venue, hosting everything from theater to film screenings. Plus, the city embraces street art, with installations adding splashes of color to the urban landscape. And let's not forget fashion and music. The city's influence spreads globally, impacting trends and styles. It's a place where tradition meets innovation, creating a cultural melting pot that's felt around the world. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the City of London. From its Roman roots and unique governance to its towering skyscrapers and hidden corners, the city is a place where history and modernity coexist in the coolest way possible. Isn't it amazing how much can be packed into just 1 square mile? If you ever find yourself in London, I highly recommend taking the time to explore the city. Wander its streets, soak up the atmosphere, and maybe even catch one of those quirky ceremonies. Who knows what surprises await you? Thanks for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed this dive into the City of London, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures. Got any personal experiences or additional facts about the city? Drop them in the comments below. I love hearing from you all. Until next time, cheers.